More style. More tech. More agility. The MG ZST. It's the more you've been looking for.
See us on air, online, and on your smart speaker. You need tools? We've got tools. Total Tools Toowoomba. Every tool, every trade.
Hit News Briefing.
Hello, I'm Alicia McFarland. The Prime Minister has told world leaders he will travel to China despite ongoing trade sanctions Beijing has on Australia. It comes after the PM led a meeting of Quad leaders on the sidelines of the G7 summit in Japan. Their focus was on a joint effort to contain China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific. While questions are being raised about the financial impact the cancelled Quad Leaders Summit will have on taxpayers, the meeting in Sydney was cancelled earlier this week as the US President needed to deal with his country's debt crisis. Finance Minister Katie Gallagher has told Channel 9 a price tag for the cancellation hasn't yet been determined.
Obviously there was some preparation for putting in place that, and that we'll work that out when the time's right. We recognise the situation the President was in. The PM said yesterday all politics is local and you have to be there when there's really important debates.
A man has been charged with murder after a body was found inside a cabinet which was dumped on the New South Wales mid-north coast. Detectives involved in a drug investigation later became aware a man was missing and it's believed he was killed in Sydney. More Aussies are making the cost of living their top priority. A new Reserve poll revealing 48% of us are putting it top of the list compared to 16% last year. GPs are urging parents to vaccinate their kids against the flu as cases surge in preschools. Particularly, kids aged up to 14 are at a higher risk of severe illness from influenza A.
Wherever the journey takes you, you can rely on Century batteries to take you there. Proudly Australian made since 1928. Visit centurybatteries.com.au.
In sport, the Raiders are dropping Tom Starling to the bench for their Sea Eagles clash shortly, bringing in Danny Levi as hooker. And Dolphins duo Felice Kafusi and Kenny Bromwich are in doubt for Origin after being put on report in last night's Storm clash. Melbourne coach Craig Bellamy says Kafusi's hit on Christian Welch wasn't a smart move.
Obviously things happening in the heat of the moment out there, and that's what's obviously happening. He's not thinking about missing Origin, but if he gets suspended, he will be.
Clear for the rest of the day in Toowoomba, dropping to lows of 5 degrees overnight. Sunny tomorrow, a top of 17 degrees with some southeasterly winds. Tuesday and tops of 18. And for the latest local news throughout the day, download the Listener app.